Today I'm going to be doing some new innovations in the greenhouse. I'm going to be doubling my grow space. Stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. We got a bunch of vegetables already started in the greenhouse, and boy have they sprouted and gone to town. But I've been wanting to double the growing capacity in the greenhouse with these uncertain times that we're in right now. I think it's to our best advantage to focus my resources on growing food crops and taking care of stuff here on the farm that absolutely has to be taken care of. So as far as painting the inside of the greenhouse, I'm going to put that off for a while until times become more certain, because a paint job is more of an aesthetic thing for the greenhouse and not necessary. Since it's been announced that the globe, the whole world, has slipped into what they call a recession, I'm going to be more cautious and careful about where my finances are going to go. So right now I'm focusing on mitigating as much out-of-pocket expense as I can in the future by taking what surplus that we do have in our pockets and putting it to good use. Now we got tax refunds, and we're going to go ahead and use some of that to add to our growing space here in the greenhouse, and also complete the garden improvements. So with starters, I went ahead and cleared out all the raised beds from the floor of the garden, and I'm going to be moving these gutters that I use to grow plants in. I'm going to be moving those because I'm going to be adding some features here and to double those. Now I bought several products. What I bought is I bought 40 of these bus tubs. They were on sale. So I was able to buy these bus tubs. Now they're 7 inches deep, so they're perfect for starting a bunch of seeds in and growing some crops in. Mainly our leafy salad crops, which is primarily what I'm after throughout the year, because my wife and I both consume a lot of salads. And yeah, I can't think of a better crop to grow. And some of those shallow root crops we can grow, as well as some others. Another method I'm going to be using besides these tubs is say 5-gallon buckets. If I can find some bigger ones, I'll use some bigger ones so we can grow deep rooted crops in the greenhouse throughout the year, as well as in the garden. So let's get this started and get these troughs taken down and then moved to a different location. Okay, I got those two up. So I think I can plant strawberries in those because they'll hang down. They'll grow up and hang down. And I got that spray irrigation system, hundreds of feet of pipe that I got from the state cleanup. I got several feet of that spray irrigation pipe I can install in here. That way you can just flick a switch or a valve, and it'll just irrigate the whole greenhouse. Make it really easy. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, I've actually disassembled those raised beds, and I'm going to use the boards from them as a shelf unit to stack. I'm going to add a shelf unit here and a shelf unit here, and we'll have 2 layers of those bus tubs with the shelves, giving us our second layer. Okay, and these are the 2 end pieces. I actually trimmed down to make them shorter because they are the length of the bus tubs. So they'll fit down in there perfectly. So let's get this assembled. Now those bus tubs that I got were about $5.35 a piece. And they'll way outlast the wood, because you can see the wood started to decay from the dirt being in contact with it. So now the dirt won't be in contact with the wood, and this wood used as a shelf will give me many more years of life. And then the bus tubs, being plastic, real thick plastic, they'll give me many years of life also. Okay, let's turn this over. Let's see. Why don't we just mount it? This is where I want to mount it at. Again, I'll use the ladder. Alright, I have one rack done. I got 2 more to build. Let's get those others done. Now you have an idea on the method to my madness or my creativity. I've been thinking about this, trying to figure out a better plan of installing raised beds that are easier for me to handle. That way, as the plants grow, if I want to transplant them out in the garden, I just have to reach in here, grab the bucket, soil, plant and all, carry it out to the garden. It's really manageable. And I can just take those plants right out, put them in the garden. And we can also dump the soil from here into the garden bed, because in the garden beds, as the soil decomposes, it compacts. So you're always going to be adding new nutrients. And I'll just put fresh nutrients in these buckets and plant new plants and seeds. But through the winter months, I have the heater in here and then the fan to keep circulation going. And then we'll be able to grow crops, more variety year-round, and I think this is going to be a lot more manageable, especially as I get older. The soil blend that I'm using is this potting soil, super soil potting soil, and this is what's available in my market. You guys may have a different form of product available in your market, but this is what the hemp growers are using in the hemp industry around here. And believe you me, the hemp industry is huge. Prior to that, it was the marijuana industry, since it went legal here in Oregon. Man, that stuff stinks. There, all done. This is what I envisioned. Doubling the grow space. Well, that completes this project. I want to thank you guys for joining me on Oh, adding the new innovations to my greenhouse. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Also, please click that share button. Share all these videos on your social media platform. That really helps. Advertise our channel on other mediums where we're not otherwise exposed. Please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.